Welcome to our channel Classify Community. So today we will be dealing with the lecture 8, and that is the shock waves. Here we will be dealing with 4 topics. First of all is the definition of the Mach number. Second is the classification of objects based on the Mach number. That means here we will be dealing with another 4 topics, that is subsonic, supersonic, transonic and hypersonic. The third is the definition and properties of shock waves, and the fourth but not the least is the application of shock waves. So without wasting more time, let's begin. So first of all is the definition of Mach number. So the first thing which will comes to your mind is what is Mach number and what is basically its unit is. So in aerodynamics, what happens, the speed of the bodies moving in a fluid medium depends or classified on the different categories based on its Mach number. So the main thing which you need to remember here is the definition, that is the ratio between the object speed by the speed of the sound is the Mach number. Okay, and the Mach number, the important point is that it doesn't have any unit and it is a pure number, and this thing can be written as capital M is equal to V by A, where M is equal to Mach number, V is equal to object size and A is equal to the speed of sound. So here you need to remember 3 things. One is the definition of the Mach number, second it doesn't have any unit, and the third is this thing can be written like this. Okay, now let's move on. Now we will know about the classification of objects based on Mach number. Here we will know about the subsonic waves. So here the first thing which you need to know, that what is subsonic waves, how much it is respect with the Mach number, its example and a reasoning point. Okay, so the definition is that if the speed of mechanical wave or body moving in the fluid is lesser than that of the sound. So the main thing is that you know that subsonic wave is a mechanical wave. So when this mechanical waves moves in this fluid medium or in this liquid medium, if it is lesser than that of the sound, then this sound will be referred, and such a speed will be referred as subsonic wave. The second point which you need to remember is that the Mach number is less than 1.0. Okay, so 2 points which we covered for this subsonic is that the mechanical wave must be less than the sound. Second point is what? The Mach number must be less than 1.0. The examples are the vehicles such as motor cars, trains, flight of birds is also subsonic. Okay. And the last point, this is the reasoning point, where when a body is moving in the subsonic speed, the sound which gets emitted, it manages to move ahead because it is away from the body, since it is faster than the body. So you need to know, whenever it is the subsonic, what happens, the sound emitted by it manages to move ahead because it is faster than the body. Okay. So we covered here the 4 points. Let's move on to the next one, which is the supersonic wave. So what happens here, it's just the opposite of the subsonic wave. So supersonic wave is the mechanical waves which is greater than that of the sound. That means here the Mach number will be greater than 1. Okay. The second point is the reasoning point, that is a body with supersonic zooms ahead by pressing its own sound. It will press its own sound and it will leave some expanding sound waves. Okay, and the last point is the example, that means fighter planes which fly are the examples of supersonic speed. And one point which you need to remember, that the amplitude of supersonic waves is high, which affects the medium in which it is traveling. Whatever is the medium it will travel, it will affect it because its amplitude is high enough. Okay, so what are the 2 things which we covered is the supersonic and subsonic. Okay, now let's move on and cover the transonic and hypersonic. Okay, so transonic, first of all you must know that the Mach number lies between 0.8 to 2.1, and the example of transonic is the aircraft that are built with swept wings is the example for transonic. So here we need to know 2 things. First of all, the Mach number for the transonic, which lies between 0.8 to 2.1. And the example is that the aircraft that are built with swept wings. That's all. And the hypersonic, you need to know that these planes have several distinctive features such as nickel titanium skin that is cooled and small wings. That means this plane refers here means that like US plane, the planes which are for the hypersonic have several distinct features. That it has a nickel titanium skin that which is cooled and it has very small wings. So you need to remember this, and here the Mach number lies between 5.0 and 10.0. The US plane X-15 created the world record of flying at Mach 6.72. Okay, so hypersonic planes have several distinctive features. Several distinctive features means nickel titanium scale which are cooled, and it has small wings. You need to remember one point this. Second point, you need to remember the Mach number is between 5.0 to 10.0. One of the highest record which it got is that the US plane X-15 created a Mach number record with 6.72. You need to remember that's all for transonic and hypersonic. Okay, now let's move on to the definition and properties of shock waves. So shock waves, any fluid that propagates at supersonic speed. So what is the supersonic? If you remember, it is a mechanical wave which is greater than the sound, right? Speed of the sound. Okay, so any fluid which propagates at supersonic speeds give rise to a shock waves. So whichever fluid which will move through the supersonic, which will move with the supersonic wave will give a rise of the shock waves. So shock waves are produced in nature during earthquakes. So whenever this disaster happens, that is the earthquake disaster happens, the shock waves get produced in nature as seismic waves which travel with speed ranging from 2 km per second to 8 km per second. Okay, why? Because this seismic waves has a speed which is between 2 km per second to 8 km per second. The third point is that shock waves can be produced by a sudden dissipation of mechanical energy in a medium enclosed in a small space. So there is a dissipation in the mechanical energy in a medium, okay, which is produced by the shock wave in a very small space. Next point is that a shock wave is a surface that manifestly as a discontinuity in a fluid medium in which it is propagating. So you just need to remember this particular word, that when a shock wave surface gets a discontinuity in the fluid medium whenever it propagates in that supersonic speed. They are characterized by sudden increase in pressure, temperature and density. So three things which are important for the shock waves are that they are characterized by the sudden increase in pressure, temperature and density of the gas through which it propagates. Shock waves are as strong or weak depending on the magnitude of the instantaneous change in pressure and temperature in the medium. Okay, and the last thing which you need to know are the examples, that is the shock waves created by the explosion of crackers, bursting of automobile tire during lightning thunder. Okay, now the last point is that for strong shock waves Mach number is high, for weak shock waves the Mach number is low. So these are the definition and properties of shock waves. So now let's move on and see the application of shock waves. So they are used in treatment of kidney stones. So the kidney stones whoever person has, so at that point of time we use shock waves to get rid of that. Cell information is the second application. Third is the wood preservation, used in pencil industry, gas dynamic studies. So the gas dynamic study uses the shock waves. Shock waves assisted needleless drug delivery, treatment of dry bore wells. So these are the these are the 7 applications of the shock waves. The main is this is the treatment of kidney stones. Shock waves are assisted in the needleless in the drug delivery, treatment of dry bore wells. So you can remember these 3. With that you must remember this use in the pencil industry. So today we are ending the lecture. Till then be happy and have a great day. See you in the next lecture.
That's impressive. You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe.
Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live Magus videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start a class-like community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.